gave me my clothes. Hey, hello, 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 and hello. Oh, hush on up, Jay Cooper. Ah, we'll not go without. Hey, Mr. Live, Love, and Laugh. How are you, sir? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Hello. Hello. How is everybody tonight? I hope everybody is quite well. Let me put in the link for Miss Hey Dolly's house, Mr. Live, Love, Laughing. How is everyone this evening? Let me put the link down for our guest of honor. I'm going to put it down for our guest of honor so that she can. Oh, look, I'm all dragging behind. Y'all see me with my bad habits and all. Oh, child. Child. Look, I just hopped out the shower. Oh, hey, Queen Speaks. Hi, Mr. Debonair. How are you this evening? I hope everybody is well. I definitely do. I am waiting for our guest to arrive, even though she told me to come earlier because she wanted to see how she looked. But okay, we all good. Hi, Gigi. How are you? It is so nice to see you guys popping up in. Child, look, hopping out that hot shower. Uh, can we say hot? Ah, I'm lagging, right? I thought so. Let me see. Because if I plug, I got an idea. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Hold on. This might help. Wait a minute. Where are they? Ooh. This is what I get for. Oh, there they go. So I don't lose my. Am I lagging? I'm lagging bad too. I think I know why. Hmm. Because I'm hearing. Oh, there go Miss Andrea.
Hey, Lori.
Let's
Can
see.
you
I
see
may
me?
have to switch. Hello, Andrea.
Hey, how you
I'm gonna
doing?
put. Hello, darling. I'm going to put my earphones on, my earbuds,
Okay, I got
because
mine.
I'm
I got mine
lagging.
on too. You
It's
lagging?
this day. You know what? It's the laptop. Hey, Danny, how are you? Oh, let me pair them on up. Mm. I know Lori don't know what she's doing. Miss
Jesus.
Andrea,
Yes, yes. Hold on
I
1 minute.
welcome you.
Hold on one
I
minute, Lori. Okay, I just need to find
certainly.
something.
I've got to, hook in my little Raycons. I got to get them in there. Look, I just hopped out the hot shower, child. All right, let me get them earbuds. Hit me.
Okay.
Oh my. All
Oh,
righty.
okay.
Let me get it's this laptop, my computer, and I may wind up having to. I can see a camera over here. I can't. They not mutually dependent on each other. I'm gonna fix and if necessary, I'll go back to my headphones.
Okay. Can
But
you hear?
this computer seems to be lagging this time. I think I got too much stuff.
So can you hear me?
No. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, I can hear you. I'm the one lagging.
Yes, I think it's you lagging.
Oh, that's why I like cold showers. Oh,
I think
all
you're
right
lagging.
now. So because the sound here and I'm fading out. Let me see what I can do, guys. Give me. Oh, I see. Now it says my Raycons are connected. Say,
Huh? What'd you say?
Andrea, say something.
Can you hear me, Lori?
I hear you now.
But you,
Am
you
I?
sound you sound
I
like
can hear you good. Am I sounding any better?
It sound like a little lagging a minute. Lagging a little bit. Come on, Lori.
Hi.
Get your internet together, girl.
Hey,
Get
stop
your
the violent
get
shots.
your internet together, Lori.
It ain't the internet. Okay, I know what to do. Computers, I got two mics. Okay. So over here to my big boy and pull us, and I'm gonna take my voice out of this and that one. But I am so sorry, y'all. Person uh, would have tested all this to begin with. Kind of like Andrea said to. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, earphones to them back is and hook it on up over here. My other headphone on. Get rid of them. I'm gonna cut the sound over here. Let's see. Ah, well, this is what's good about having hair. I can still
You
wear
so
my
much.
earphones, girl.
You can still wear your
Man.
earphones. My eyes are
All
bright
right,
red.
now let me enter the studio over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna come out over here. But
Okay.
wait, if hmm,
Yeah, there we go. Okay, Lori. Lori, where the hell did you go, Lori?
I was adding myself.
Oh, you back now?
Yes, and I'm gonna cut the sound off over here.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing.
I told you to come a little earlier.
Yes, you did. But
I said come. I said come a little earlier so you make sure it's right.
you are absolutely right. But now you can't see me.
Yes, yeah. I don't see you. You see me, but I don't see you.
But you can. But y'all can hear me good, right?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Well, damn it.
Turn your camera back on. I think you turn your camera
I
off.
did,
That's what it is.
but that's because I took
Yes.
myself out the stream. But if I put myself back on the stream over here, okay, I'm just two
Okay.
people now. It is what it is. I'm just two people, but everybody can hear me. Does that sound better?
Yes,
Now
get
I
everybody here.
know what to do for future interviews. I'll know what to do.
Oh God. Okay.
Sound better? All right. So now that we are 10 minutes late,
Okay,
I
Lori.
want to welcome everybody that's come over. I thank you so very much for being here with Andrea and I, or being here with the launch of my little segment that I was supposed to launch way back when. Come and talk with Lolo, or come and talk with me. We'll call it whichever. So, if I may say hi, just I already spoke to Mr. Live Triple L. Hey, Mr. Triple L, Dolly's house, Mr. Debonair. The Queen speaks, Gigi. I gotta make sure I say, hey, December baby, Jay Nisi. And I know I saw Linda. Hey, Miss Linda. Hello, Bama girl.
Hey, everybody.
Yes, stop the
Yes.
violence, just. Come on over to our little teeny spot. Hi, Diven. How are you? I hope everybody is doing well tonight. Well, you are going to see the professional Lori this evening, and the professional Lori will be conducting the interview for Miss Lynch. Miss Lynch, I got word that you were very interested in telling everybody about yourself. And I am very interested in you as well because we are good friends and I always want to be on your side. So, if you're ready, are you ready to
I'm
have
ready.
this?
Let's roll. Let's
All
roll. Let's
right,
let's
let's
do this.
roll. Let's roll. I'm gonna need you to help with the chat because the screen ain't but so big.
Okay. I
It
got
ain't
it
but
on my
so big. Okay,
I
all
I got it
righty.
on my other phone. I got it
Thank
on
you.
my
Make
other
sure you speak to our guest that's coming in and,
phone.
speak to everybody. So, Ms. Lynch, it is so very nice to see you. I want to thank you so very much for giving us the opportunity or giving me the opportunity to interview you on a professional level as
Sure.
well as a very personal level tonight.
Sure.
Now, I during our interview, I am going to be allowing Colin near the later half of our
Mhm.
interview, but feel free to leave questions in the chat. I can see the chat on this screen. Wow, I got a lot of windows open in this house. Okay, there's like windows, 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 windows. So I'll pull the chat up over here too. So if y'all see me kind of look over, ignore me. Anyway, I think my first question for you tonight, Miss Lynch, or would you
Okay.
prefer that I call you Andrea?
Okay. Hold on 1 minute. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry. It's
Mm.
actually it's Andrea, and
Oh,
everybody called me Drea.
all right. Well,
Okay.
I'll be calling you Drea. Personally, since you are a good friend of mine, I think I want to call you Dree Dree.
Okay.
Oh, let me cut off that backlash. All righty. I want to call you Dree Dree. So, if you guys have questions, give her a little bit of time so that she can actually talk and let us know some information, and then we can ask some questions. So, Ms. Lynch, could you
Yes.
start with telling us who Andrea Lynch? Oh, wait a minute, Drea, who
It
Dre
don't
Dre
matter.
is? Who is
um,
Dre Dre?
I'm fun. I'm fun. I'm loving. I care about people. I'm down to earth. I love my sports. Die hard. You know. I have seven siblings in my house, and
Wow. Wait a
I have
minute,
a
7 siblings now, or you grew up with 7 siblings?
no. I have seven siblings. I grew up with them. My brothers and sisters.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm a twin. I have a twin sister.
Cool. Are y'all identical or fraternal?
Fraternal.
That is so nice. Now, how do you all look alike at all?
A little bit. You could tell that we're sisters. You could tell.
Okay, okay, okay. That is neat. I always wanted a twin. I
Hmm.
don't know why, but I always wanted a twin because my brother and sister are so far apart from me in age. Now, Um, if we could ask about your journey as a child, what was your childhood like?
Well, my childhood, my mom and dad
Mhm.
are born and raised North Carolina,
What
uh,
part?
Burlington, North Carolina,
Okay, okay.
and they grew up in North Carolina, but I never did. I moved when I was a baby.
Really?
Yeah, I moved when I was a baby. Um,
Cool.
we lived in a lot of different states and cities,
Were
and so
you military family?
no, I wasn't. I
You were just
wasn't.
you was just
My
come on here, girl.
my dad is an entrepreneur, so
Oh,
he likes to what he do for a living. He can move to different states and he'll find a good job, and
oh,
so that's what he does for a living.
that is nice. Are your parents still alive? Not that
um
I want them,
my mom and dad have been married 52 years, and my mom just passed. It'll be a year next month. My mom just passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know you miss her. I know you
Yes, I
got to,
do.
because I
Yeah,
take
I
care
do.
of my mom, and that's my best friend, you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I can understand that definitely. So how many brothers and sisters do you have? I mean, I know it's two girls at least.
yeah. I have four brothers and I have two sisters.
Wow. That's a lot of people. What y'all think?
Yeah,
That's a lot of children. So, growing up as a child with all these other people around, I've
Uh-huh.
heard other people like Rebel. I've heard
Mhm.
Rebel say how his family is a big family and they basically didn't have a lot of outside friends because they always had each other. Was it
Um
like that for you?
Yeah, see, my mom and dad belong to a church, and so I had my
Hmm.
cousins and the other people from the church. I knew, so we was like our own community, and so my mom
Oh,
really didn't let us play with the outside people. We just had to be our cousins, and that was our friends and families.
okay.
So yeah,
Okay. Okay.
only time when we went to school, we had other people to hang out with. But when we got
Hmm.
home, it was our cousins on the weekends. Our cousins came over, my mom's sister, my uncle. We would cook and stuff.
That is so cool. Kind of like a giant soul food family, right?
Yes, yeah.
I love that because I grew up with my sister 8 years older, my brother 5 years younger,
Hmm.
and my brother and I were close, but my sister bougie to the max, and we are not close. We're night and day. Are you and your sister very much alike, or?
No, I have an older sister. She's 10 years older than me.
Wow.
So my dad is not her dad, but
Okay.
he married my mom when my sister was 4 years old.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Wait a minute. I put this big hunk of ice. I thought it was gonna go.
I want some ice right now too,
I
Lori.
apologize, people. And it's got my little teeth freezing. Give me that. Mm. So, how was your school? I mean, I know you've moved a lot when you were a child.
Hmm.
Did you find it very easy to integrate into different schools?
Yeah, the best schools for me and my
Mm-hmm.
siblings is when we moved to I didn't like Philadelphia. I didn't like it. It was my because my dad's Creole, so
Ah.
he looks white, but he's
Mm-hmm.
not. So he got blonde hair and he has hazel eyes, and
Mm.
so people used to be racist against my dad and us because we was
Ah.
because he didn't look like me, and so
Right.
it was difficult when we lived in Philadelphia because people would
Wow.
call my dad out of his name and stuff, and so when we moved to like Arizona and
Wow.
California was the best. When we moved to California and Arizona.
Wow. So you Arizona,
Mhm.
Philadelphia,
Mhm.
California, and what were the other states? I mean, because they were the other like states.
Yeah, my my parents are in North Carolina, so
That's right.
they moved to Virginia. They didn't really care
Oh,
in Virginia,
what
so they
part of
moved to
Virginia?
I don't know. That's been a long time. So they moved to Virginia. They didn't really like it. They moved to Houston. They didn't really care for Houston, and
Really?
yeah, they moved to Dallas. My dad was like, I'm not feeling this. And then was Philadelphia. And then it was Arizona. I stayed
Wow.
in Arizona until my freshman year in high school.
Right.
I moved to California. So
Wow.
I've been to California since my freshman year in high school.
And you didn't even bother to leave no more because you already knew what was
Well,
out there.
my parents my parents were getting older. They bought a home.
Yeah.
They were settling down. The kids were getting grown.
Yeah.
They didn't want to move no more.
I can't
So
blame them for that. I mean, I know how it is. It was so weird when we moved here to Virginia. We
mhm,
moved from Queens, Cambria Heights in
okay.
Queens, New York, and we moved here to Virginia. And I went to we lived in Chesapeake. I went to the elementary in my neighborhood, the middle school, which is now junior high, or we called it junior high then, and now it's middle school, and then the high school right there. So
Yeah.
all these people I grew up with, I've been friends with all on my Facebook, everybody for 30, how old am I? 30, 40, yeah, about 40 years now. And I can't even imagine really leaving the state. And now, I plan to move to San Antonio eventually, but that's going to be big for me. But that's going to be it for me. So,
So my
forget
my
about me. Hmm.
my parent my My mom and dad made it fun. My dad was moving to California. He left us back in Arizona for like 3 months.
All
He got
right.
he got the house, he got the job, and when he came back, Arizona, when you're black, you be dark. When he came moved to California, we was like, what happened to y'all? Why y'all look so light? And then the contrast of the light and the dark from the weather.
Ah,
So
I didn't know that. I didn't
yeah,
know that. I knew
yeah,
Arizona was hot with that
hot.
dry heat,
Yes, yes.
but I didn't think that, it was I guess it could. I don't go out in the sunlight talking about. I mean, I'll go out there, but still. But
But
anyway,
that heat is really dry. You gotta at least have a swimming pool.
wow.
Yeah, so that heat is really dry, and
Wow.
yeah. So I don't mind moving. When I had kids, that's when I didn't want to move no more. I did.
Right. You wanted to kind of keep them in a community, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So your upbringing pretty much influenced your later life, I guess, your parents and your parenting.
Yes, yes. 'Cause, my mom and my kids that have the same friends that they grew up with and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. So I want them to have that. I still keep in touch with the friends that I had when I was in the elementary. We kept
See?
numbers.
That's cool. I mean, that's good. I mean, you're only like 4 years younger than me.
Yeah,
So it's
45.
yeah, I know, right? You got
Hmm.
4 I got 4 years on you, little
Yes.
sister. So it just tickles me how different because when I was in elementary, I didn't get to keep the numbers and stuff at all. So it was like so different.
Yeah.
But I mean, your family raised a little bit different, a little bit more inclusive, and I think that's always an amazing thing because I didn't grow up with that. So if I
But my
can't
but my
ask,
but
mm-hmm,
my mom and dad, even though they was like they're still from the old school.
mm-hmm,
My dad believe in I run this house, this my house, I make the final say. And
wow.
that's how he run his house.
Well, and I know that had to influence you later in life.
Yes.
you know, because my dad was kind of like that, but see, he was the executive type. He was the comptroller for Norfolk State. He did a lot of executive things. He was a senior accountant, so he was always working and things like that. And it just wasn't, they kind of really cold everything. But
Mhm.
tell me, after you graduated high school, what college did you go to?
I went to the community college and took my
Cool,
and got my early childhood education certification to work with
beautiful.
kids.
Is that what you always wanted to do, to work with children?
Well, my mom, we lived in Arizona. My mom had her own business. She had her daycare business for 10 years. So
Wow.
she had kids first, second, and third shift for doctors and lawyers. So that's how I learned how to take care.
Ah,
I learned how to take care of kids because my mom had a daycare business. So after we came home from school, we had to help her.
I find your mother amazing because I tried to do a daycare with the last two. And when the other kids left and I realized them two that I had won't leaving, it just, I closed that real quick.
My mom, she did it for 10 years until we moved to California, and then she didn't want to do
Wow.
it. She didn't want to do it no more after she moved to California.
I can't blame her for that one. I ain't that family
Well,
type chick.
the kids are grown. The kids are pretty much. We was in high school, and
Hmm.
that kind of stuff. She didn't want to do it no more. She didn't have
Yeah.
to do it.
Well, the help was growing up. All of the
Yes.
helpers, the employees, they
Yeah.
were growing up.
Yeah. So we was growing up. We didn't want to do it no more. So
Right, right. Now, I think there's a Tidewater Community College over here, and I thought I was going to send one of mine to the community college, but they chose Norfolk State and what is it? University of Virginia, and then it's going to be Spelman for the last one. And you have any kind of tips for these younger kids going to college? Because I know you also have a older son, right?
I have a 22-year-old daughter and a 21-year-old
Oh,
son.
okay, yes. Those were the children from that you had first, right?
Yes. Yes. From
Because
my
I
from my marriage.
definitely, yeah, I
Hmm.
want to know about I want to know about the children. Now, you've got your degree
Hmm.
in early childhood education. And
Yes.
tell me, what did you do with that degree? Did you go to teach or?
No, I was just like 18. I got a first job at a child care center, and
Mm-hmm.
I stayed there until I got married, and then I worked it part time after I had my daughter, and then
Mhm.
after I had my son, I went home and opened my own daycare business.
Wow, your family is really kid oriented.
Yes, yes.
So after yours were getting older, because yours are the same ages as mine.
Yeah, but
And
the thing
mhm,
is, my kids couldn't talk, so I didn't want anybody hurting them, bothering them.
yeah,
And my mom, I feel like this. My mom has got older; she have
yeah,
diabetes, so I didn't want her to babysit her grandkids, and so I just
yeah.
stayed home and opened my daycare business.
That was smart. That was
Yeah,
absolutely smart. Because I was like that, especially with the last two, because they were so close in age, 11 months. I treated them like twins. I used to laugh and call them
yeah,
Irish twins, the first black Irish twins. So I didn't want anybody to keep them. I wouldn't let them go anywhere. I mean, they
yeah.
were 4 and 5 before they left my side.
Yeah, so
And
they can't
mhm,
talk, they can't tell, even if you go to
yeah,
daycare, they can't tell you if somebody bothering them or something like that. So
yeah,
I figure if I just stay at home and and take care of other people's kids, and that's how
yeah.
that's how I met my best friend, because my best friend lived down the street from me, and
Oh,
she see my sign in the front yard. I took care of her son for 2 years.
that's amazing. I
Yeah,
mean, really. Are you all still friends? You're best
we,
friend, right?
that's who I'm gonna start my channel with. We're best friends.
I'm so happy. That is something I want to touch on a little bit later too. Now, before we go on,
Hmm.
does anybody have any questions so far for Miss Andrea? No, let me see. Look, got the wrong mouse. Uh oh.
Let me see.
All right, let me get rid of this because see, I was working for real, for real. Although it didn't get nowhere today. But does anybody have any questions or anything that they'd like to ask? Because I am going to put the line up shortly. But if you got any questions for Andrea, hi TT and Proud Glamour. Thank you for coming over and modding for me, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Triple Red. Hello, sir. I saw your video earlier. Amazing. Absolutely amazing video. Hilarious. Definitely. So tell me, does anybody have any questions for Andrea? Andrea for Dre Dre. Anybody got questions for Dre Dre? Now look, Mr. Triple L, Mr. Live Love Laughing. So how
Hmm.
did you get started on YouTube? Yeah, what brought you to YouTube? Tell us that.
Okay, what brought me to YouTube is
Mm-hmm.
I suffer from insomnia at night. I can't sleep at night,
Oh,
and then my mom was going through her her medical stuff, and so I got on
right.
YouTube because I was worried about her. So I started watching people on YouTube.
Ah,
I started watching 5 Bay. I started watching other
yeah.
people. I found their videos, so I started
Yeah, I
watching them.
watched a lot. I watched a lot
Yeah,
too.
so
Yeah.
I need to occupy my time because I was worried about my mom, and I can't sleep
Yeah.
at night. So when I can't
Yeah.
sleep at night, I'm up to like 3, 4 in the morning.
I mean, do you still suffer now?
Yes, I've been suffering.
Ah,
I've been suffering from insomnia because
yeah.
I worked graveyard for like 9 years at a
That'll
children's
do it.
home. So I
That
worked the
will
graveyard
do it.
for 9 years at a children's home. So
Ooh.
that's why it's hard for me to sleep at night.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And the thing is,
Uh-huh.
me and my girlfriend, we have conversations all the time. We be
Mhm.
kikiing, we be gagging, we be laughing, we be laughing about loving hip hop. We be laughing about some things on the reality shows that we love, and we be calling. I was like, girl, did you see that? Did you see that? We do that all the time. We do that in our normal life, okay? So
Right.
just being on the beef sector, I love the kiki gag. No malice for
Yeah.
nobody. I don't want to be
Yeah.
malice, but I love the kiki, I love the gag, and I love the
Right.
laugh. I love the laugh.
Absolutely. And that's a beautiful thing. Now, I've got another question for you.
Sure.
I know with your personality, you have this really bouncy, bubbly personality. And I think that's what really drew me towards you because
Hmm.
I'm that happy type of person too.
Hmm.
And two happy people, we just bounce off each other.
Yeah, yeah,
And
all the
so it's
time.
so much fun when I talk to you. So this morning, I'm like 9 o'clock. I was like, I wonder what Andrea doing. And I was like, oh wait, it's 6 o'clock where she is. I better not wake her up. She not
I
gonna
hate.
like that.
I tell my aunts who live on the East Coast, if you're gonna call me, and somebody may be dying in the hospital, because I live in California, I like to sleep in because I'm not up. I'm not a morning person. Please don't call early in the morning.
Yeah, I heard that. We hear our friend Jay Dunn,
Uh huh.
and if
Yes.
you fall asleep with your TV on, you may just get awakened to "Good morning, everyone."
Oh, I just irks my nerves when my phone is on. I just like, I be like, I want to slam it down. When I hear her,
No.
when I hear her do that, when I hear her do that.
Oh, look, okay. Nikki baby, hello, darling. Nikki baby says, why do you have the camera so far down? She can see up. Wait a minute, up y'all nose.
Okay, okay. Can you see now?
Wait,
Is
wait,
this
wait.
good now?
Maybe I should have put it like this.
Is it
Oh,
this good? Ask this good now.
shut up, Anthony. I hear you laughing. My that 34-year-old one of mine is that nerve to be laughing. Don't be laughing at me. I'm be interviewing you too.
Ask is this good now?
Nikki baby, can you keep her? You got two Lolos, yes, right? I told you I'm a big girl. I need space, child.
Okay, this
All right.
is.
I need space. I done put on a dress and everything for Andrea. So, I need space. But I get this audio camera stuff together. I mean, it's all good. But
Look,
mhm.
I was married for 6 years.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I was married for 6 years.
So won't no 52 going on there?
Yeah, I got married when I was 22,
Oh,
and got
okay.
the and got divorced when I was like 27, 28.
Were you scared when you found out or realized that you were going to have to go through a divorce? Because I was absolutely frightened. I was,
To be honest, yeah,
mhm.
I was angry. I was angry. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that's what I was angry. I had a sharp. You think I have a sharp tongue? I had a way sharp tongue back in the day, but I'm not
What?
that. Yeah, I'm not that. I don't went to therapy. I'm not that kind of girl no more. It takes a lot.
Mhm.
It takes a lot to come off the porch for me now.
Okay, now tell me this. You said
Mhm.
you're not that type of girl anymore.
Yes, yes,
Were you
yes.
the one that we go to the club and somebody trip by your foot that you going at them right away
No, no. Long as I'm good. As long as you don't come out for my friends. Now I come off the porch with my friends.
in the
Yeah,
club?
in the club. Yeah,
Boy, Bama girl,
yeah.
don't take her to the club, Denari. Don't take her. No. Hey, Demetra. Hey,
Yeah,
boo.
yeah. You
I
that.
believe. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't want you to come off the porch at me.
Yeah. If you mess with my friends, then that's when I come off the porch. But I don't really come off the porch. I'm not really hyphy. Look. My mom had a bypass, so I watch being yelling and screaming because it can cause a heart attack. So I don't do that no more. I
Oh,
have a
I
little.
know about those.
So I have a little zen. A little zen.
Ah, okay. I'm not mad at you. I commend you. Absolutely, I commend you
Well, they
because
say they do say therapy do help, and I back in the day
oh gosh,
I was always fighting about going to therapy, and it was some things I need to.
really?
Yeah, it was some things I need to resolve, and I'm good
Yeah.
now. I haven't. This is the first time in my life that I can say I'm truly happy, truly,
Right, right.
truly.
I have to I think that everybody in the world should go to therapy at least once. No
Hmm.
Tanara, we're not taking her to the club. No. Hey, real mamas, real problems. We
Yeah,
are
we ain't going
not
to.
taking her to the club. So no, no, no. Why I only got one earring and y'all ain't oh wait, I ain't putting none of them on. What happened to that?
I don't know,
Okay.
Lori.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. It is what it is. I ain't missing nothing. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah. I only fight when it comes to my friends because I don't like to see my friends hurt or people hurting my friends.
but when you say hurting, I mean, okay,
Oh,
me, you, Nikki
okay,
Baby,
okay.
Tanari, and Bama is in the club.
If somebody throw a like a Bama girl, I'm coming out my heels. It's on and cracking.
Oh, so we love it hip hop.
Yes.
She that
Let
one
me
to
tell
take it and say,
you.
"What you say? I know you won't talking to me." So you that
Yeah.
girl.
No, no.
It
If you
was
throw a
that girl.
yeah, if you throw a drink, I'm saying you throw a drink and being disrespectful to us for no reason. We ain't did nothing to you. You know
Cardi
that's
B,
like.
you heard her, Cardi B. You heard her. Don't send your goons after her because it's on. You heard
Yeah,
her, Cardi B, right here on
yeah.
Lolo's channel. You heard her.
But I do have young children, so when I do go on vacation, I try not to be acting a fool because I don't want nobody bail me out of jail. But I try to just stay calm. Don't fight. But my dad never. I had one fight in school, one fight, and that was in high school.
And
That
you
was my
bad now with that
no,
one
no,
fight.
no one fight because like look, because my mom and dad was like, you can't go to school, get suspended, bum at that. So that, but the girl, it was my neighbor, and she called my mother out of her name. I was like, oh hell no, it was on.
Okay, okay,
So
okay. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Woo. Yeah, if we go with her, then somebody gonna need to keep a little stash between us.
I
Okay.
don't fight like that all the time. Just with my friend.
I'm betting on Bama going there. Okay, because see, Tanari just said we just gonna have to call the popo if they do that to me. I really wish I was going to vacation with y'all now. Okay, because I just really need to keep the cash for so that I can get y'all
We don't
out of
look.
jail.
We the kind of girls we don't want to fight, but if
But
you
you
come,
will.
but we will, yeah. Some things we don't want to fight, but I'm saying is I'm not gonna let somebody throw a drink at my friend, and that's gonna be okay. No, it's not. My friend is 4. She's small and she's 4 something, and we went to the club one night, and this girl was being rude to her and stuff. I'm 5'5". I'm not gonna let her be disrespected, anything like
Why
that,
is it always the shorter ladies that want to fight?
man.
Why is it always the little peoples, the little shorter women's and guys that want to fight?
So I'm just saying I'm very protect I'm a loyal person. I'm very protective of my friends. I
Yeah,
love my
yeah.
friends. And if my friend is hurting, I'm hurting for them.
I see. You are
Yeah,
very empathetic. I can see.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can work with me on the phone if you want a third job. Handling them people that need help with their cars and stuff.
Watching YouTube and he's watching Roblox and nobody else wants to
Okay,
Now,
watch.
okay. Tell him. Hold on a minute. Tell him
that's
no.
who I want to talk about.
Okay.
I am so very interested in all those voices that we hear in the background whenever you come on and hang out with me or Jay Dunn. We
Okay.
are
So
interested. Who are these little people?
my
Who are
little
they?
my little people that I've been
Hmm.
with, they've been with me for a year, all of them a year, and one of them is 3 years. So but it's a process to be a foster mom. Number
Right,
one, it's a process. You got to go through, like, I went to like 4 classes. You got CPR and first aid. They come and look at your house,
right,
how your house. You got a safety inspection. It ain't no joke, and they make sure you have a job too. So when I started out, I had 2 teenagers. I had them for 1 month. Okay, one
right.
month.
Wow. How old were they? You remember? Do you remember?
14 and 15. And then I had my neighbor.
Wow.
My neighbor, she was a foster mom, so she was older than me. She was like, Drea, I think the teenagers are not for you, baby. You need the little kids. You shine with the little kids better. And so after I had them
Oh
for a
yeah.
month, and I only took little kids in then. And so
Okay.
basically at 27, I had
Mhm.
six kids living in the house with me
Wow.
by myself.
Wow. Okay, you have beat me in that number game. 5 was enough, but they were so spread apart that all 5 of them were not in the same house at one time. It was like this ongoing prison sentence where
Well, I mean, my mom had the house structure, like when I was growing up. She had a
Mhm.
time we was gonna clean up, the time we was gonna get up, the time we was gonna eat. So I learned all them rules from her.
Yeah.
So I actually run my house like it's in the military. I have a
Oh.
set, like it's a set schedule. Things are on the clock all the time.
Yeah,
Now,
I do hear that.
hmm and now that they're out of school, this whole month.
Ooh,
We're a little laxy but we winging it right now. But
right, right.
normally we on the schedule. We on the schedule all the time.
But wouldn't that schedule you could just kind of take like a weekend schedule and schedule it throughout the week, or maybe
Uh,
introduce them to new chores or things like that? Because I made mine work. I'm sorry, they had to
well,
work.
mine do work. Mine do work. They all have chores, but
Mm,
I'm a little anal when it comes to things. I like things a certain way, and I want to keep on doing it that same
ah,
way.
so
So
you're not OCD, are you?
no, I'm not OCD, but I like the things set the way I want to set it and keep it that way.
Okay, I get it. I get it. I do, and I've been there too. Like they couldn't wash the dishes like I did. They didn't rinse it like I did. They didn't
Ye-
mop it like I did. So I get it.
Yeah, yeah. They don't do the kitchen. I do the kitchen. Just leave the
Yeah,
kitchen to me. I do the
that
kitchen.
was me.
And I asked them to
Mhm.
sweep the floor. They sweep the floor. They make their bed up. They vacuum their room. They come in here
Mhm.
pick their toys up. I don't have a lot of chores, but I got a few chores. And
Right. And
we have a little chart with their name on it. I got a little sticker if you did
l-
the chores for the week and that kind of stuff.
wow, you are the teacher. Absolutely. Triple Red said, "Do you have the whiteboard calendars in the kitchen where the chores are?" And
Yeah, yeah, the chores are in there, and
yep.
then the rules are on the refrigerator. The rules of the house are on the refrigerator.
Okay. Can you give us a couple of rules? Just the
Uh,
major one. Because I always
okay,
do pick three battles and everything else kind of goes under the bridge.
okay. My first rule is be kind to your neighbor. Because we all are neighbors up in here, so
Yeah,
be kind to the neighbor.
that's cool to
Nobody
teach the kids.
nobody yells in the house. Nobody opens the front door except me. If anybody knocking at the door, make sure I'm dressed right. Because they will open the door real quick when I'm not being dressed right. So and the other rule is no running around the house. That's it.
That's it.
That's
I'm not mad at that. So if
it.
there's something wrong in the house, they still can't open the door.
No,
They
it
do
gotta
have
be.
a clause. I mean, if a
Yeah,
fire's behind them, I want them to go out that damn
yeah,
door.
yeah. If it's a fire, of course I do. But don't open the door. Some days I'm not dressed. I'm in my house dressed. Don't
Oh, I
open the door.
know. Oh,
You know.
shucks.
So
I know. Yeah, I know. I absolutely know.
don't open the door.
So now, how does the foster program work when you want to keep them? I mean, is there a chance for adoption or how does that work? How does everything get
well,
chosen or
well,
people get chosen?
Well,
Mhm.
I get kids at 1, 2 in the morning. It don't matter.
Mhm.
They'll call me and see if I have a bed open. And if I don't, they won't come. But
All right.
if I have a bed open, they'll come. The first thing they come is I make sure they're clean, make sure they're good. They got teddy
Right.
bears and that kind of stuff. But I got one that's going home in June, and then I got one that's long term, and then
Mhm.
I have two that I'm adopting, and I've been having them over a year. They're brother and sister.
That is sweet. That is very sweet. But now, when you say that they call you, so this is like, are these, and I hate to say it like this, but the kids that you see on TV that are taken away from their parents and they need
No,
somewhere to stay?
they go to my old job first. The first process is they go to
Hmm.
my old job. They go to my
Okay.
old job.
Okay.
So that's the process. They go to the children home
Okay.
when they first
Okay. And
and
then you're chosen.
I work for a foster care agency. So the agency
Okay.
called. I have a social worker. The agency would call me and say, Miss Lynch,
Hmm.
are you available? Do you have any space? And I'll say, no, I'm not available. I'm closed. And they was
That's
like, okay.
wow. Hey, Miss V. So you get to actually just be closed. I can't take them. Do you ever
Well,
feel like you
I got
want to help and you don't have the room?
Yeah, I call my girl. Hey, you got any beds open? I have a few friends who are foster moms. You got any beds open? And if they do, they'll call them. So being in the foster care system, being working with kids almost 20 years, I have made friends who know other foster homes they can go to if I can't take them. Lori, can't hear you. Lori,
Sorry, I hit
there
mute.
we go. Okay, there you
I
go.
hit mute. Sorry, it was going so well. Um, I love the idea of the fostering children. I've never I just don't see myself able, and I'm looking this way because I'm getting the phone together.
Okay.
So excuse me. I've never felt like I could take any more children. And I hope it doesn't sound bad as it feels like it sounds, but it's just I know my tolerance or my level
Well, you never
because
asked me. You never asked me why did I wanted to do it. You never asked me the correct
well,
question.
you're right. I didn't ask you why you wanted to do it. I felt like because you had such a huge family, a beautiful, huge family, that you thought, this was something you'd want to do.
Well, actually, I started doing foster care because I remember I told you I went through a divorce. So
Ah, yeah.
end of the divorce, the kids went to their dad almost every weekend. So
Mhm.
I was home alone, and I was like, I don't know what to do with myself. I was by myself. So,
Right.
one of my girlfriends who was a foster parent, she was like, Drea, won't you take, you're a loving parent. I know how you
Mhm.
love your kids. Won't you take some other kids in? And that's when I went and got my foster care license because my two kids was gone every weekend. and
Right.
and I have always wanted to give back to my community, because to me giving back to my community, my mom and dad always gave back to the community.
That
So
is amazing. I mean, that's absolutely amazing. I've never known any foster parents or anybody that cared enough to go that extra mile. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people. I just didn't know any. I guess I knew the hood rats, man. I'm the hood rat.
to me it's a lovable thing when I go to a parent teacher conference and they was
Mhm.
like, Miss Lynch, the children are well dressed, their clothes are ironed. I love to hear that. And I flourish at doing it, so it makes me
That
feel
is
good
beautiful.
when my kids are looking beautiful.
Absolutely. Now, do they come sometimes with any hidden traumas or
Oh, of course of course,
right?
any kid's gonna come with hidden traumas. It
Yeah,
is
so they have to get
because
used to the surroundings, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The first couple of days is a little rough.
Mhm.
It's called the honeymoon period. It's a little
Yeah.
rough because they don't know me. I don't know them.
Mhm.
They got to get to know me, and I have my own quirks and stuff.
Right.
I have my own I have my own personality. They got their own
Right.
personality, so they know me. I'm gonna know them. So what I don't like and what I do like.
Right, right.
So
That, and
yeah,
I think that's absolutely amazing. And I see now why you say be kind to your neighbor because
yeah,
it's better than saying this child that's staying here. You
yeah.
know, it sounds so much better, and it just. How do your children feel about it? Hi, Bertha May and Lovely Love.
Well, to tell you the truth,
Hey.
Veronica and Quentin are my adult
Mhm.
children, and they've been with foster care kids ever since they was 2 and 3 years
Yeah.
old. Ever since they was 2 and 3. Now, do they they have a fun time because look, they leave me Monday through Friday.
Right.
They go to their dad on weekends.
Mhm.
So
So
they've been
they've
doing
got a
this for
fun time throughout the whole week.
yeah they've been doing it. They've been doing this since they was 3 and 4. They don't, and
Wow.
we had the conversation about me adopting. They was like, Mom,
Mhm.
if this what you want to do, we're grown. If you want to do this again, we got no problems. We support you.
See, that means that just shows how well you've raised your children. Because when they want happiness for you, it just shows how much happiness you've given them over the years.
Yeah.
And your daughter and your son, I mean, do they still, well, I know they don't still live with you, but
Oh yeah, they all moved back home. They just moved back home. My son just moved back home. He moved back home. He going to barber school. He has a full-time job. So
okay.
he moved back home. My daughter go to college, and then she has a full-time job. So they moved back home, and I have they my son moved from his dad's when he was in the 8th grade.
There we go. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I have a habit of messing with the mice all the time. I told you, it's
Mhm.
right. One for the laptop, one for the big computer, and I hit that little button on the side. I hate that button.
Yeah, they moved back home. They moved back home.
That is,
So,
you must have
but
a
they're
huge home.
Oh, we're moving into a bigger home, but they moved back
Ah.
home. But they're in and out. They're in and out. They're like the night owls. They're in and out. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't I mean we talk for a few minutes, but they're out doing their own thing.
Yeah, yeah, you right. Hi,
And my
Karen.
and my son, he just turned 21 on Sunday. So
Oh,
um
happy birthday and congratulations for getting one through the loop.
I know, man. I
Oh,
just I'm s- I now my son, now that's my baby right there. That's my heart. That's my soul. That is my baby.
you
I
know,
love my daughter. I love my daughter, but
but
her and her daddy got
she
her
said,
and her
but
daddy got a
hi,
tight.
Lady P. You hear her
her and
say,
her
but?
daddy, but her and her daddy has a tight relationship.
Yeah,
But me and my son, because we both love football, we love sports, so me and him are really tight.
it's like that sometimes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like that. The boys tend to cling to their moms, and
Hmm.
my girls, I raised them like little women because I wanted them to know what
Hmm.
comes with being a woman on their way because I wasn't told. You
Yeah.
know, did your parents, I know you said that they were very big in the church, did they
Mhm.
have the sex talk with you?
See, my
I
my
mean,
mom is
just look, being nosy now, because
my
we was
mama
talking
my
about this
mama
on Jay Wilson's channel.
my mom is like this. Don't do it, and I don't want to talk about it. That's all she would say. Don't do it. I don't want to talk about it. And if you do it and have a baby, you'll get kicked out of the house. So that's how she rolled. And so I didn't. I listened.
Okay, mommy. In that case, I would be kicked out. My mama was similar
Yeah,
until it happened at 14.
but but
And uh-huh.
But what I learned is
Hmm.
since my mom was not open with me
Right.
about sex and
Yeah.
condoms and stuff, I am more open with my own two kids.
Yes.
I was reading them Ebony magazines, them Jet magazines about
Right.
STD, HIV. I was reading all the magazines, giving it to my kids and saying this what you don't do, this what you use. I'm very open with the kids.
Yes.
More than my mom would ever was with me.
Oh, yes. I think it's important to
Yeah.
be that way with the kids because we didn't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I knew
yeah.
you have sex, you can get pregnant, but I literally got pregnant on the second time. Like
Yeah, yeah.
literally. My mama
Yeah,
told
so
me nothing. Not to this day. And I'll be 50 in October. She don't want to talk about it.
my mama either. I was trying to talk to her. She's like, I don't want to hear it. 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 So I was like, this don't
Exactly.
make no sense. But
Yep.
my mom is she really from the old school. She's like,
Yeah.
it is
Oh,
what it
yes.
is.
Yes. You see, now, Real Mama says that so often the media and other people spin these negative narratives. And I'm sure that there are some negative narratives or some negative happenings in the foster system because that's what we hear. But we don't hear the good side of it. And, just like she said, only showing the dark side of the system. And if we had more people like you, that did speak up and speak for the experience, a lot more children would get fostered because see I didn't know that I'm thinking that they just put a child in your home, they don't really explain anything. Oh, this child's mama did this and we had to take them and that's that. I didn't know they go to a home first and then
But
you're with an
some
agency.
some of the kids. I mean,
Hmm.
I don't know everybody's
Hmm.
experience, but this is my experience.
I
and
think
and
it's
and and,
beautiful.
and I have friends right now. My one of my good friends, she just adopted a baby girl. And then
A
my
beautiful.
and then my other friend, she adopted a daughter. She's 21, and she just adopted again a little boy. So
Wow.
and my older sister, I had a baby boy for like 6 months. My older sister adopted him, and now he's turning 18 in June, and she adopted his brother too from the hospital.
Yes, yes, that is amazing. Lovely love, you are absolutely right. We raised our daughters. We want them to not be duped the way that we were sometimes.
Yes,
And we want them to be able to spot that dude that we didn't spot. The
but
one that
but
is going to tell
as
you this,
but
that, and the other.
but let me tell you something. As a parent, and I started
Hmm.
learning. I started learning this from my mother. you could tell your daughter, you could tell your kids to do whatever, but
Yeah.
but when they get grown,
Yeah.
they're gonna decide on their own. But
Right.
what my mom always did, she always said, "I'm praying for you, baby." That's what she
Right.
always said. But she said, "You can make your own decision. I can't live your life for you."
You right. Now, if I could just excuse you real quick, they'd like to know your Cash App.
My
What is your Cash App? And I'll put them both up there. What is
my
your?
I don't. I'm not asking for no money. I
I
don't
know
need no
it.
money.
And there's nobody's begging or saying, give me, give me. I got rent to pay, give me. I tried that the other night with Jay Dunn. When we
I'm
tried
good.
that, I tried to get what, $500?
I'm good. I'm good. Tell anybody else, donate to a children's place. Take a backpack to a shelter. If you
That's
can do that in
right.
if you can do that in my name, I will be one happy person. I don't need
Well,
no
can
cash
you
app.
tell us about the program?
What program?
The
What program?
one with the backpacks that
Oh,
you're asking for.
okay. So I think that if we can all come together as content creators, as subscribers, we all get a backpack with an outfit in there, a teddy bear, some socks, a blanket. Because normally kids don't, when they come to my house, they come with nothing.
Yeah. Oh
So,
my
and
gosh.
I'm just saying, just short on your channel and donate it to the local shelter from for kids.
That
And
is beautiful.
I think if we can come together, it's a challenge. I think it's a challenge. It's a wonderful thing to do for some kids.
Absolutely.
So that's what I see. I mean, I'm all. Don't get me wrong. I love the roasting gag down here. I love the kiki and laugh. But when my life turns off, when I turn off my YouTube, my real life is going on. So sometimes I come on YouTube just to have fun. I don't have a hard day
Yeah.
at work. It is what it is.
Yeah, and I think that's a beautiful thing that we come up here. Sometimes, we can get addicted to
Yeah.
the mess. You
Yes.
know, I mean, it's gone to the point where I will see something happen in the morning, somebody say something, and you just know the ripples is going to make.
But I feel like if we can all come together as people and give back to our community. If
Yeah,
it takes a village to raise children.
it does.
It takes a village to help your neighbor. My mom and dad was always big enough, helping the neighbor next door. The neighbor next door kids came to our house. We couldn't go to their house, but they came to our house.
Right.
My mom make brownies. She would do stuff for the family. So I
That's
I'm
such a warm family
but we're
situation.
but we're not doing that no more now. We're not doing that. We're not doing that like we used to.
Bringing
Like
the kids out from everybody else's house.
yeah, we're not doing that. All the kids just come to my house. We're not doing that
Hmm.
anymore. We don't even half the time we don't even know our neighbor.
Yeah, I don't. I know them, but I don't know them.
Yeah, we
Look,
don't even know our neighbor.
well, Dolly's house has a question,
Sure.
and we have a visitor as well. Oh, Miss our one proud grandma. Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just want to
Well,
piggyback on what Andrea was saying. Me and her discussed the backpack challenge. That's what we're
ah,
doing there, right?
Yes, yes,
The
beautiful.
backpack challenge that
yes.
content creator on their platform will donate to Child Protective Services a backpack with items for
Okay,
the children. And the
I
items
love
are the
it.
teddy bear, socks, pajamas, the outfit, some
Mm-hmm.
toiletries. If it's a girl backpack, put Borex in. If it's a boy, for the toy. Just to give back
Just to
to
get
Ah,
back.
ladies, we have one more visitor, and before we, go on, if we could. Let me see. Let's answer Dolly's house. Hi, lovely love. How are you, sweetheart?
Hey, beautiful.
How you
Hey,
doing,
beautiful.
darling?
Hey, lovey love. How you doing?
And you know what? I just want to come on, and you know what? I fell into foster care because of my niece fell into a situation, and then we went to the hospital,
Oh,
and she had to take early.
right,
And for
right.
she knew it, she found her. And I'm looking at this baby at 1 pound something, and
Oh,
I didn't even talk to my guy about it. I was like, I'll take
God
her.
bless her.
Man.
And I
Yeah,
was there. single day. I was there every single day. I lost my job being there for them, but then my family, now this family now, see, I'm talking about family. They was like, well, oh, she
Oh, we
you
losing
get what
you,
I'm saying?
sweetheart.
But you're doing,
Okay, I
yeah,
can't.
and then I lost, then I
Uh-oh, we
still
losing
lost
you, Miss
20.
Lovely Love. We
Look,
losing you, sweetheart.
think she got to come back out, come back
Yeah,
again.
well, I'm gonna look.
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna need
probably
you.
have to come out and it's breaking up. I'm probably have to come out and come back in because it's breaking up somewhere.
Okay, baby. Okay, and while you do
Okay.
that, I wanted to answer Dolly's house question. She
What's
wanted
Dolly
to know
question?
which of your YouTube family is your Zen? Who
It's
is
my
your
zen.
protector, your fight club on her on here? And who is
Uh,
your yang to your
Wait a minute.
yin and your yin to your yang?
you know
I'm
what?
breaking up. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I hear y'all. I think I
Oh, you breaking up. You
going.
breaking up. Let's try it again. Let's try it again.
Okay, so what she asked, who are my people that I go
Yeah,
to?
who
I
is
have
your
I,
family? Who's your Zen?
I have met so many wonderful people on YouTube. I met One Plow Grandma. I met
Yeah.
Real Mamas, Dolly, you, Bama Girl, Demetra. I met so many women that we're all different, but we're all on the same people, and it's
Yes.
cool. It's like, everybody got their own personality, but it's wonderful to meet these kind of people. I pretty much spend most of the time at home, or
Yeah.
doing my other job, taking care of my other client.
Oh,
But
that's right.
it's
You do have another job.
yes,
What
I
is your
do.
other job?
I take care of an older man and a woman. Right now I'm not taking care of them
Oh,
because of the coronavirus, but
yeah.
I've been doing that for like 8 years now. Been going to their
Wow.
house, and take them to the grocery store,
Right.
help them with their laundry, do clean
That
their
is
house, do things around it.
beautiful. Hi, Onyx.
So
Hi, Fresh Prince. So
so I
that is
learned how to
beautiful.
do
So you
that.
love the children and the elderly, and that's
Yes.
an amazing thing because there are so many people our age that feel like they got their own thing going on.
Hmm.
They don't have
Hmm.
time to be taking care of nobody's kids. They don't have time to be taking care of nobody else's parents. That's a
Yeah.
gift. It is
I
a
mean,
very
I
good
mean,
gift.
they have taught me some stuff. The elderly people I took care of, they have taught me some stuff, how to cook
Oh
something.
yes.
They have taught
Yep.
me, like one lady, she was in the church, and she would tell me about her church. So I have learned from the elderly too, and
Yeah.
I started to realize after my mom was in the nursing home that
Mhm.
we don't take as good care as our elderly as we do. We should
Yeah.
we should go visit them a little more. We should go
Oh
hang out with them a little
yes.
more. Come on by and see what
But
they're
you know
doing.
what?
You know.
I don't mean to cut you. I don't mean to cut you off, but I help the homeless people. My son calling me now because he
Oh
on something. But I help the homeless people, and it's just when you say
Oh, you waiting
homeless
for love to
people,
say something?
it's
yeah.
not people that's like
Okay.
they just don't want to do nothing with their life. They just
So
get
Right.
that's
They
messed
fall.
up in
These
a
are people that fall
situation,
on hard
and then
times.
I help
yes,
them
yes,
with
and so
could
you
y'all
go in
hear
there and you
me?
help them, you
Yeah, we
straighten
hear
up.
you, baby.
I
Okay.
don't think y'all can hear
So
me
No,
because
I
I'm
can. We
just
can
talking
hear
for no
you.
reason then.
We can
Uh
hear you.
Wait a
We can
minute.
hear you.
No, because he called me and I think that threw it off
Ah.
when he called me.
Oh, Summer Breeze.
But
I'm sorry to speak to you.
Mhm. So it's cool. It's cool
girl,
to
you gonna
I
have to
like taking
bring
care
me
of the
back
elderly.
in. They
They
messing
have me
me up. I'm
cracking
gonna have to
up.
come
Uh
back
oh.
in.
Them
They
I'll
have me
be
children. I
cracking
thought
back.
up.
it's them children be doing it, child.
They had me cracking. They have the LD had me cracking up.
I love them.
One lady had me cracking up. She's like, it was cool.
Yeah.
And so,
When my mom was in the what not hospice, but in the elderly, I don't know if it's a home. It's not quite a home. It's like a medical center, but
hmm
for the elderly. When something
hmm
happens, and those poor people, they people weren't coming to visit them like talking about, and they were
Okay,
just rolling up and down halls and things like that. And I remember walking through there, and one lady, she had a whole lap full of Raisin Bran boxes. She never said nothing to nobody, but she said to me, "You want some cereal?" I
Yeah.
said, no,
So
baby, you keep it, okay? I'm okay. You keep it.
No, when
yeah.
I
So
took
the
care of
elder,
my mom,
man, they had
no,
me
when I took
cracking up.
care of my
They
mom,
be having
she
me, and we go to the senior
okay.
citizen where they belong to, and then they
Hmm.
go there. I think they have me cracking up. I love it.
Yeah, they
You
do.
know
They
what?
do.
My mom went
So
through
taking care
cancer.
of people is what I do. But don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But don't get me wrong. Andrea has a wild side. You know, I like to go on vacation. I like to do things. I mean, kids and LD is what I do. But when I'm on vacation, I try to take a vacation for myself because sometimes you have to decompress for you to come back and be the best of you.
Yeah.
Well, you talking to somebody. Hi, Aston Martin. You talking to somebody who does not know what the word vacation means. Um,
Lori.
yeah, I didn't know you actually can go somewhere and be free. My
Yes.
freedom was after they
Yeah,
all.
you could be free. You could be free.
Well, now
Well,
that they're all gone, I'm like on vacation now. I was like, okay.
well, I did foster care for like 10 years, and then I took a break, and
Hmm.
then I went back to it. So
Okay.
when I took the break, I was able to take myself on vacation and do things like that. I still go on vacation right now, but first
Hmm.
I take the kids, and then I do. I was planning to go to vacation and just to have fun. Do
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah.
my vacation for me.
Oh, no.
So that kind of stuff.
Girl, that
That's
won't
a cool
be
thing.
no.
Yeah.
But you
So
know what? I would take the
You can.
kids to the
You don't.
different water parks and things
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
we go to the water parks, but it's closed down
Did
right now
y'all
because
hear me?
Yeah.
everything
Oh, we
closed
have
down. But we go to
another
the water
visitor
park.
on the stream. Hello, Demetra, baby. How
Oh,
are
Tamika,
you?
I hope I ain't did
Hey,
nothing.
Hello,
Demetra.
hello,
Don't
everybody.
nothing get me like that laugh.
I know she better not cuss me out either. She better
Lovely love, girl, boo.
Oh,
For everybody else,
okay,
I want to
okay.
tell
We
you, Lori,
cool,
I want
cool.
to say to Lori, you are
Mhm.
conducting such an excellent interview. Okay.
Thank you.
And I appreciate how you are really
And
showcasing
she cute.
Andrea.
I
Okay.
want to do that for all of
Now,
us.
you know, I pops off. Okay.
Girl,
I pops off.
I'm going
So,
to the club
Andrea
with you
Lynch,
because that's gonna
I
be
want to tell
fun.
you, Andrea, you are
yes.
doing an excellent job for yourself.
Oh, thank you.
I did do my upload telling you, girl, stop talking about this stupid shit. I did that. I did that. I did that. But you go back and watch it and you'll know where I'm coming from. So
Okay.
Right.
I'm so glad that this is turning out so far.
Yeah,
Very
right.
differently,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm so happy for it because it gets to just really showcase you. Because I know you to be an excellent person, an
Right.
excellent friend, and an excellent, more importantly, on these YouTube streets, you are an excellent goddamn on supporter. You understand what I'm saying? So guess
Yes.
what?
Yes.
I might talk crazy to you sometime, not really to you, but I'm gonna do what I do. But when I do
Of
OJ, I
course.
love
come
listening
to
to
you,
Demetra because she is
Andrea, I
passionate.
already love you,
I
and
hope
that's why I
y'all
was
look
telling
at
you
lovely
episode.
love. I don't be that bad. I don't be
I
that
love you
bad. I
too.
be
Girl, I
trying
don't
I,
love
to
you
you,
know what,
lovely
Lovely
love. Just say
Love?
about
I've
you.
been watching
Anyway,
you,
Andrea, I
and
just want
Yes.
I'm
to
loving
you
everybody. I
doing
mean,
absolutely wonderful in this interview, showing everybody exactly who you are.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank
Now
you.
I'm gonna
Thank you
need
for
you not to me you have to get word that people trying to drag you. So therefore I gotta go in there and talk about girl, come back
Demetra,
home,
don't
girl, come
start
back
none.
home.
Won't be none, girl. Don't start
okay,
none now.
okay, okay. I hear you. I hear you.
you
I know
know,
you get what I'm saying. I
I
know
I
you
just
get
do.
what I'm saying.
want if there's
I
a
just want you to
I
problem,
love
understand.
you
if
too,
there's a
her too.
problem
Yeah, you
between somebody, I think that we can talk about it and we don't have to necessarily be with each other because sometimes there's too much friction.
yeah, it's too
But
much friction. But
you
at the
But
know,
we'll
same
come
time,
on. I'll
yeah,
come on
friction,
Demetra if
no,
I have a problem with Demetra. I come on her platform. If she
yeah,
have a problem with me, I think she would come on mine,
yeah,
and
I
I
we
do.
think
handle it
so.
on moving.
Hmm.
I blocked you last
And
time, girl.
it's
Let's say
just
about
funny. It's just like
I'm going to the club with Demetra
wait a
because
minute.
I
They
already know
already
what's
call
gonna happen.
Demetria. They already call us two drunks, so we two drunks right here on the
girl,
panel.
I didn't even want to come on here behind your ass, but I had to. Because you were too self-esteem. You don't care if the phone mess up. You don't care if the internet mess
Oh
up.
my
You
God,
refuse
I
to go
love
away.
it.
So I
Bertha
just
May,
had
I
to
love
come
all.
on here.
Girl, don't have me go there with your
Thanks,
drunk
Demetria. I
ass because
appreciate
I ain't
that.
drunk.
No,
My
no.
business
Anyway,
hours are
see,
Monday
that's the
through
wrong
I'm
Friday.
page.
all by
The
my. I'm
That's
on
the
here
wrong
weekend,
to
page.
myself,
no,
That's the
Nikki.
the
wrong page.
weekend I might be
Bye,
drunk. You
Andrea. I
might
love
be
you,
drunk
girl.
right now.
Bye,
Okay,
Laura,
bye
girl.
bye.
Wait a
Love
minute,
you,
hold
boo.
up. You might be drunk right now. I
Bye,
told you
boo.
my business
Bye,
hours
girl,
from
bye.
Monday to
Bye,
Friday.
boo.
Now Saturday, Sunday, all that, I might be drunk.
Everybody
So
gonna be drunk this with them kids home till August.
for real.
I ain't got I ain't got
You
no
got any more
kids,
questions,
girl.
Lori?
I ain't got
Any more
no kids.
questions?
Oh, that's even better. See? Hey, you know what was funny
Okay,
when
I
I
can
went
get
to the
drunk
store? It
every
wasn't
day,
no
right?
milk, but
But
they
I
had
don't.
plenty of beer.
No,
Lori, you got any more
you know what's
questions?
going on now? You know what's
What?
going on
You
now?
got any
I
more
can't make
questions?
no money and I'm bored. I can't
What?
make no money. Ain't no hustle going on around here.
Okay.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Trump is
People
supposed to
ain't
be getting
working.
everybody $1,000. So
We'll
look, I'm
see.
already spending mine.
That's
I'm
what he
about to
said
say
though, right?
fine, fine. And anybody drop out, I got me $1,000 from Trump. I want to go. Look, fine. Look what I got. He may go ahead and send some money out. Send some money. He buying votes. You send me $1,000, I might just vote for your ass. You send me two.
I ain't gonna vote for you. You just send me the
You got any
$1,000.
more?
I
You got
might
any more
don't vote for
questions,
you, but
Lori?
send me the
I'm just trying to give you my personality. This is who I am. I'm just fun. I love people. I love my friends. I
Right.
die from. I go hard for my friends.
Yes, I
You
see,
know.
honey.
But
I see.
I'm kind of person. I'm kind of person that if I if I feel like
Thank you,
I
December.
I go for my friends. And I think
I
in
know,
the
but can
in
I
this
ask you,
day and
Andrea?
area, it's things just not
Andrea,
talk about people
can I ask you how
kids
old
and
are
people
you?
parenting skills. Leave people
Andrea,
alone. Yes,
Andrea, lovely love,
yes.
would love to know how old you are, young lady.
I am 45. I'm an Aquarius.
Oh
Ah.
Lord.
He's
Okay.
lovely, let's stop.
What she
That's
say?
all I had to say. Okay. Good. Because
I'm
I'm
I
scared of
know
45.
when
Aquarius
you get
folk.
older. No, I
No,
know.
I'm
No, I know
serious.
when you
Just
get
leave us alone.
older.
Just fall back. That's all we
No,
ask you to
we
do.
get real we get real sensitive when we
So,
get older,
is
and I
is
was
that
just
it,
like,
Lori? Got any more questions?
you ain't went through a life crisis or nothing like that, you will never understand. But I
Lori, I can't
understand
Yeah,
hear you.
you.
Okay, now I can hear you.
That's why I asked you that question. That's why
yeah.
I asked you that.
That is true. That is absolutely true. So, one more thing I wanted to
Okay,
ask about
okay.
Dre.
Yes.
I wanted to
Right,
know. Now
right.
we heard about the backpacks that
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna do, and I'm hoping that everybody does at least one
Yes.
or two,
Yes.
and we
Yes.
show our backpacks that we did
Yes.
and what we
Mm-hmm.
got in them. I think that's
Yes.
a hot idea. I think that it is an
Yes.
absolutely
But
precious
you know
idea
what?
because that's a
I'm gonna
lot of
tell y'all.
children.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to bust
And you know
nobody's
what?
bubble.
My mom used to say
No, I
it
don't want
takes
to
one
bust
person
nobody's
to make a
bubble. But
change. And
Gina talk had
if that
tried to
means it's
do it,
you
and
starting with you, you
Oh,
know.
wait a second, ladies. Only one they can't hear everybody at once. So, what were you
I know.
saying, Andrea? Finish your thought, hon.
I said it takes one person to make a change. So if we
Agreed.
all and if we don't all have to agree as content
Why my
creators
phone
and
acting?
Yeah,
subscribers. We don't all have to agree. But if we all are coming together for this one thing, man,
yeah,
you don't know how we can move a mountain. You don't know
that's true.
how we can help somebody.
And there
And
are
my
other
mom
things we can do as well. I think it is an amazing thing to put yourself out there for someone else.
and my mom and dad, they from the old school. So they always had this church song. It always say help somebody along the way.
Oh, I
So
remember that song slightly.
so I remember that song. It was always played in my
Mm-hmm.
head as a little girl. So even like in my neighbor, like she said, "Can I get a jump?" I was loaning my jumper cables. So you always help the person along the way. And
Yeah.
when you help somebody along the way, you're gonna be blessed for it.
That's the thing. What people seem to be forgetting is the blessings that you give others, you get those back. You get those back
Yeah,
tenfold. And
yeah.
I'm just thankful. And this is what I made sure to teach my children. And I can tell that you taught your older ones that and that
Hmm.
your younger ones and for all the foster children that you've come in contact with. I mean, I can only imagine how many you've helped that you've been there for when they needed somebody.
Yeah.
And you spreading out something, a vibe into this world that's going to combat some of the ugliness that they may have felt or
Hmm.
combat some of the situations that they've been in. And I think that is an amazing thing to do and an absolutely priceless quality that a lot of us can adopt. And I know that there are other content creators that are having the same type of ideas.
Mhm.
and things to help children, elderly, people, homeless, everybody.
Yeah.
And if we can, what would be really cool, I think, is if we do one kind of cause at a time.
Yeah. Mhm.
In the
Mhm.
spring we do the kids, or in the summertime we do the elderly, in the
Yes.
fall we do homeless, and in the
Yeah.
wintertime we do Christmas. Something that we can do to help anybody and everybody, so that everybody gets the chance, or we do
Because
different groups.
my
Mhm.
friends, my family, I get so much stuff. So I give their kids backpacks. I make sure the kids have school supplies. I get so
Mhm.
much stuff that I be overloaded. So I be like, come and get this stuff for your children. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm just like, I have too much. And so
Yeah.
and when I have friends who are single moms, I know what it is
Mhm.
to be a single mom. I'm like, look, I got backpack for the kids. I got
Oh
school
yes.
supplies. You don't even have to worry about that.
Oh yes. Yes. I was that single mom too, and I think we can do divorce on a whole nother panel.
Yes, yes, yes,
And the
yes,
feelings that you go through, and the
yes,
feelings of loss. So we can
yes,
do that on a whole nother
yes,
panel and just blow up the night.
yes,
Um,
yes.
but
But
I
if
think
anybody
that
else,
when
if
these
it,
kids see us and they
mm-hmm,
see us bounce back and they see us rebuild ourselves,
mm-hmm,
it's an amazing, I mean, it just shows them. Now,
mm-hmm,
my children, when I went through the divorce and the separation, we were separated for 11 years.
mm-hmm,
And a lot of that time, I was just down. I
yeah,
wasn't my bubbly personal, I wasn't that way
mm-hmm,
because I forgot that. You're so brokenhearted. And that's when you
yes.
really learn what broken heart means.
Yes, yes, I
You
agree with
know?
that. I agree with that. I
Hmm.
mean, at the time, I only had it was just me, Veronica. It was me and my
Right.
older two kids. Because I stopped doing foster care. But
Yeah.
it was, and that was the time. I went through a little depression. I didn't want. I mean,
Yes.
I worked all the time, but I didn't. I mean, the kids like mama come home, cook
Yeah.
dinner, and I'm going to my room. But
Yeah,
they,
because you just want to be with yourself, by
yeah.
yourself.
But after I went to therapy and went
Yeah.
got some help, they see
Yeah.
me be a different person. They
Oh,
see me how I do the
absolutely.
kids. They tell me now, Mom, you do more for these kids than you do. Man, please, y'all are grown now. Y'all not babies, but
Now, uh-huh.
but they tell me that all the time. I said because when I was raising y'all, I was working two jobs. I was a little
Yeah.
angry. I was a little angry, okay?
Oh, yeah.
But now I don't have to do it like that no more. And this life is just good for us.
That's a blessing. That is an absolute blessing because my gosh, I know when you went to therapy, and
Hmm.
I definitely want to touch on that because like you did, I went too.
Yeah.
And I didn't know I was depressed until the Today Show.
Hmm.
Literally, I wouldn't come out of my bedroom for a while.
Hmm. Hmm.
I didn't want to go to the doctors. I couldn't go by myself anywhere. My husband was there,
Oh yeah.
you
See,
know.
I see. I'm the therapy. I used to be angry. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't. I mourned that relationship, so I was just
Yeah.
angry. I was angry. I wanted to raise the kids at a two-parent home. I wanted
Yeah.
to because you hear sometimes when kids get divorced,
Yeah.
the daddy don't be around. I
That's
didn't want
true.
that. So I didn't want that for my kids, and I was like,
Yeah.
I only had one son, and he black too. So they
Oh
out here,
yeah.
killing, and so I was
Yeah.
afraid for him, and doing the right thing by him,
You're
and so.
right.
And so, when he comes home, he works at graveyard. But when he comes home, I
Hmm.
still be worried about him because I got pulled over a couple
Oh my
times
goodness.
for no reason. And so,
So it's real out there in
yeah,
California.
yeah, they still
Woo.
pull you over for no reason out here if you driving a nice
Yeah.
car.
Thank
So
you, Antoinette. Nice to
so
see you, honey.
they still do stupid shit out here too. And so so I was just wanting the two-parent home. But what I what
Yeah,
I but what I found out in therapy, it's okay not to have a two-parent home.
it is.
As long as that they still see their dad, they still
Yeah.
have communication with him, they still he's in their life and he's present in their life.
Yeah.
I had to learn it was okay.
Sometimes it's better to not have those two people in the same house.
Yeah, yeah,
It's really sometimes it's just not good for the children,
yeah.
and you want what's best for them. So I'm always very, very proud to say how my older daughter's father, when my husband went in a merchant seaman and he would go overseas for 4 months, how my older daughter's father and his wife and
Mhm.
I are so very close. They're like best. I mean, they are best friends. We're all family,
Mhm.
and they treat my all my children
Mhm.
like theirs, and
Mhm.
it's a beautiful thing because they weren't able to have any. So it's a beautiful thing. um she'll call me if something happens
Mhm.
and she needs me. I'm there. She and I opened up a daycare together. That was
Oh,
when,
okay.
yeah, me and my ex's wife, but I thought it was cool. And the
Mhm.
kids got to see that black people, and not just black people, but all people, you don't have to show these children that because you're not together, you don't have to be nice or be civil or be a
Okay, well, Lori,
family.
let me a true
Hmm.
confession. I
True
wasn't a good
confession.
true confession.
Hmm.
I was an angry black woman, ex-wife cussing his ass out all the time. Okay,
Ooh, don't let
okay,
Tommy Sotomayor hear that.
okay, okay.
Tommy, she ain't say that out loud.
So I'm saying is therapy have helped me. I'm good today. We got an okay relationship.
We gonna have the pinky swear everybody in here. Don't nobody tell Tommy Sotomayor.
I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. But I was young. I was young. I got married
Yeah,
young, so I was young and I was more in that relationship.
yeah,
So but therapy have helped me get over it. He's
yeah,
remarried. He's remarried. He's happy, and we wasn't meant to be together. It's okay.
yeah. And it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
And
So yeah,
sometimes people aren't just supposed to be
get
together
together,
or
and
they grow apart. Hmm.
the kids are healthy. My son don't have a criminal record. He has a good job. I mean, my daughter's working, no baby. So
Hey,
we don't done it. So we don't done it. So I'm good because we're not we're co-parenting now because
right.
if the kids need something, they still call their dad. Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
good.
And that's how you teach your children that it doesn't have to be bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be bad. When the last two wanted to go to Richmond to hang out to live with dad because there were more opportunities in
Hmm.
Richmond, Virginia. You know what? You're 14 and 15. I see you later.
Yeah.
He's
I
a
send
parent
my
too.
Yeah, I sent my son when he was going to the eighth grade. I
Hmm.
was like, it's time for you to move in with your dad
Yeah.
because it's time for him to teach you how to be a man.
Well,
And
you did a real boys in the hood.
yeah, so I was like he was like 14, but the only day I cried, no, one day I cried. I told
Hmm.
my son the day I cried
Yeah.
is I couldn't pick out his outfit for the first day of school and get a haircut. That's the only day I cried. After that, I was like, I'm good.
She is such a mama.
That was the only day I cried, and then it's been good. And
I
then
am amazed.
my daughter, she moved in with her dad when she was her sophomore year, and
Right.
she came back home to her senior year. She was like, Mom really like it out here. I said, okay. She came back home her senior year, and so
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing
mhm,
wrong with that. The 24 and 25-year-old, um, you know, they have their lives. And I raised that daughter to really be independent. Like my dad
yes,
raised my sister and I to be independent.
hmm
And they grew up watching me in my own hair salon. As a
hmm
matter of fact, they were washing hair for me. You know,
yeah.
they
See,
get of age.
my daughter my daughter has been writing out a grocery list. She been paying I showed her how to pay the bills. I showed her how to get a money order. So she's been doing this ever since she's about 15.
Yeah. See,
So
that's a beautiful thing.
I've been showing her how to be independent since she was 15 years old.
Yeah, yes. Love, you are absolutely amazing. And I am so glad that your daughter is wonderful. Hi, Sarkonis. Yes,
So
you know what? Wait a minute, Beatrice said you cried when they told me no, mama, don't come in. I know, right?
Mhm.
But here's the thing, I busted in anyway because I won't playing with them kids. Okay,
You got any more questions, Lori?
I do. I'd
Okay.
like to know, when do you plan on launching? You and your best friend plan on launching your channel, and what type of channel will it be? What can we look forward to?
Okay, so I'm gonna put it out there right now, making it clear to everybody. My channel would not be beefing. Okay, my channel is about like single
Hi, peace and
moms,
solitude.
single moms. Me and my girlfriend, we love basketball. We love basketball.
So
We
you
love
love all sports? You just a sports type of chick?
yeah, my favorite. I call him my morning husband. His name is Stephen A. Smith. I watch him every morning.
Oh, okay.
so
I
so
guess
like
I
this
need to
man, I
ask who
haven't been
Stephen
missing
A.
him, but
Smith is.
that's my favorite show. So me and my best friend, we love basketball, we love football. We're a little upset because the March Madness being canceled. So yeah, we love sports. I have a dad and four brothers, so I love sports from them.
Wow, I am a real girly
And my
girl.
son, he played football all through high school, and then Lori can't hear you.
You can't hear.
Lori,
Oh, wait a
oh,
minute.
there we go, there we go,
Oh,
there we go.
sorry. My cup
Yeah,
did it.
so my channel is gonna be about like sports, some
Really?
current events, Atlanta Housewives. I love the Housewives. I love my reality
I
shows.
do too. Sometimes I feel like we living in a reality show.
Yeah,
Okay?
yes,
I'm like, my
yes.
goodness. Um,
So my channel is basically me and my best friend giving our opinion about
that's
things.
cool. I definitely
Yeah.
want to support, and I'll be there. I
Yeah,
won't
so
understand the sport.
but me and her, because me and her go as the opposite. Like she'll pick a side. She claimed that I'm going on the other side just to argue with her, but I don't do it. I just have my own side. That's all. So that's what we do. And we always arguing over like
Right.
the reality show. We always arguing over our point of view. She has her point and I have my point. So
Look, even Diamond know who Steven is. Who is this Steven guy?
Stephen A. Smith. Oh my God, I love
I
Stephen A.
am not a
Smith.
sports person. I am a girly girl to the end.
Oh my God. I watch
Okay.
him I watch him every morning on First Take on ESPN.
You watch ESPN?
Yes. If I can't have cable, I got to have ESPN. I don't care what the movers do as long as I have my cable and my ESPN 1 and 2.
Wow. There's two? Oh, okay. But that's amazing.
Yeah.
I am, like I said, I'm a girly girl. And even when I get a dude and he be watching, I be like,
You know what? The funny thing about it is, my son's birthday is in March. I had a baby doing March Madness because I love March Madness. My son's birthday is the 15th.
I've never ever associated any of my children's birthdays or anything with sports. Matter of
Because
fact, I didn't even let mine play basketball and football.
if you know that March Madness is only for 3 weeks, so I would stay in the house for like 3 weeks watching all the games.
Do you have any? Who's your favorite in each sport that you like?
Okay, so I'm from the old school. Okay, so back in the day, in the 80s and I think it's the 80s, they had a team called the Bad Boys, the Detroit Pistons.
Okay.
My dad bought me a shirt instead of Bad Boys.
All right.
Yeah. So like, yeah, you know.
Okay. And
And football, I love Aaron Rodgers.
right.
Aaron Rodgers is my favorite. All the guys I used to love, they retired now. They're in the sports business. They commentate on them. So
Wow.
some of this
Yeah.
some of the new. I'm from the old school. Some of the new school kids, I don't really like. They do things that we old school wouldn't do.
Wow. In
you know
sports.
yeah, in sports, because it's like, it's particular thing, especially when it comes to African American men.
Yeah.
We talk about this because my dad is from the old school. My brothers them always had to get a haircut every 2 weeks. We don't let
Oh yes.
yeah, they don't let their hair be growing and none of that. You gotta be clean cut. And so
Hmm.
some of the new school, they let their hair looking like, wow, who shot John. We don't like that. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
Wow.
my son, like he said he want dreads. I was like, over my dead body.
You got a point though. You
because
know,
because he's a black man, and
yeah,
because it comes to a point. Gotta make sure how you look when you go to interview. Gotta make sure how you go to work looking. You gotta be on time.
absolutely.
You gotta show you got discipline. You gotta show you got
Yeah,
home. You gotta show you got home training. So
that's
I have
true.
taught them value with my son. He go to work on time. 15 minutes early because you don't want to be late.
Wow. That is so very, some parents would call it, oh, you too stern, you too hard on 'em. But I think that you're teaching them values that aren't passed along anymore.
Well, they used to say to me, "Well, Mom,
Hmm.
Susie, Mama over there, let them do that. John, Daddy, let them do that. I don't give a damn what John and Susie, Mama, let them do. In my house, you're gonna do what I say."
You right about that. I didn't play
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
play that.
And,
Mm-mm.
and-
No.
and to this day, my daughter's friends are always, "Oh, your mom is so cool. Oh, your dad is so cool." Like, yeah, because we don't allow that.
Yeah.
When my son got an F, he got an F on his report card.
Mm,
We pulled him off the football field. Do you
that's
know?
right.
But check this out. Do you know he went to a Caucasian school? Do you know they were saying, "Miss Lynch, why you do that? Miss Lynch, don't do that to him. How come he can't play? He the
Oh,
best
because
player."
they wanted to use him
And
in
I
the
said,
games.
that's why I said, if my son ever goes to the NFL, he gonna know how to sign a contract and read the contract and not be a
Right,
dummy.
right. Now, look,
Okay?
Demetria brought up a good point. She
Sure.
said that you should have asked him maybe why he wanted dreads because he could have had them very neat, and it could be a spiritual thing. Maybe be more open minded or never.
I'm from the old school. It ain't gonna. That's gonna be who I am. Now, if he wants to get dressed, I have said this what I like. Now I talk to him all the time
Yeah.
about that hair, but I have told him it's in certain parts of life you got to conform just a little bit.
Yes, and
I'm
he
not
could
saying.
always keep it very neat and
Mhm.
still trimmed and cut up.
Yeah, but at the same time is you guys can't look around looking like who shot John, not taking care of it, anything. I just don't like it. Personally,
Yes,
I
it's
just don't
not
like
one
it.
that you like.
Yes.
Now, I didn't like my boys because with me doing hair for 20 years, over 20 years, I didn't go to barber school.
Mhm.
I went and I learned on Caucasian hair. I
Mhm.
managed different hair cutteries. Um, and then I opened my own salon. But taught myself how
Mhm.
to cut, hair with the clippers and everything. So my boys, yeah, their hair stayed low and it's
Mhm.
parts. I mean, edged
Yes.
up. I edged them
Mhm.
up with a razor blade, just like I do me, honey. Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
But
I edge myself up with the razor blade.
you
Mm.
know I had that control when he was in my house, but now that
Hmm.
he's grown, now he keeps saying that he won't dreads, but I was like, don't you think that's, but he's grown, I can't force him to do what I want, but
Yes.
this my own opinion, and I
But
tell him
just
that all the
remember, there are
time.
some very professional looking men
Oh,
who
he tell me that all the time.
there
Don't you know?
are.
He tell me that all the time.
Hmm.
He have gave me the feel, but it doesn't matter. That's the way I feel.
Yes, but
Mhm.
you have to let him be him. Okay.
I let him. I can't control his hair right now. I let him. I'm just looking. I get tired looking at it. That's
You
it.
remember when they started do hey Valerie? You remember when the boys started doing the sponging and they had
Spongy.
that sponge and Lord
Oh
knows
yes,
my
yeah,
babies went
with
from
the little
dread. I
hole.
mean, they went from waves in their hair,
Yeah,
smooth
yes,
waves, till all of a sudden it's standing up. And
yes.
I hated it, but I made sure that they kept it on the sides and in the back. It was always very neat. But this
Mm,
was sponged, and I taught them how to keep it oiled, how to keep it. It could be sponged, but make sure that it's still neat. And
yes,
they do very well with it.
yeah.
But they're in their own. My oldest son now, by him being 34 and being his own dad and husband, he just cuts it all off. I'm like, what?
Well,
Because he always was that kid.
I
No,
can't control him. I just,
this was that kid.
when they get older and grown, you can only
Hmm.
give them advice, and that's
Yeah,
what I do.
Yep, yep. What I do is I try to back off when they
Mhm.
start getting older. And the really important things, like if you saw the little dress thing
Mhm.
that my baby wanted, because she ain't getting it, wanted to wear to the prom. What happened to the dresses? The one she showed me was a whole lace black romper, okay, with a skirt that you just tie on. I was like,
Well, my daughter. She was top heavy. Um,
yeah,
she was top heavy. She had a breast reproduction at
oh,
17 and a half.
I had one at that time, child. That was the best surgery I ever had.
That's what
Out of
she
all
tells me. That's what she tell me now. That's mom the best surgery I ever had because she was always a toothpick. So she always was self conscious. She hated PE. She hated PE.
yeah, unfortunately, I ain't never been a toothpick. I started out as a straw. Now I'm up to a couple chopsticks together, but that is the best surgery. I think anybody who has back pain or anything
Yes.
like you should maybe want to, if you ever think you want to have that type of surgery. My advice is, in order to get your insurance to pay for it, start leaving a trail in your medical offices. Every visit, even if you don't take nothing for it, even if you ain't got to take the pills and all that, you want a trail so
Hmm.
that by the time you do really want it, you don't have to go through the drama. Oh, she's been hurting like this for years.
Yeah.
Okay, I paid $400 copay for a $14,000 job. They took
Hmm.
18.5 pounds up top off. Honey,
Yeah.
leave a paper
So
trail.
you got
But
any more? You got any more questions for me, Lori?
see, I don't really, but anybody else.
Yeah.
Let
Anybody
me
else have? You can
let
call.
me give everybody let me put the phone number up because I would love for you guys to call in and ask Andrea. You don't have to come on StreamYard with us. So let me put the number up here, and you guys can call in. Look, I forgot. Was it Jay Dunn that showed me how to do this?
You know how you do this now, Lori?
I know how to do this now, even though I'm working off this huge 40, no, the 55-inch and the laptop. I feel like I need eyes to just go like that. But yes, I'm pretty sure it worked. I think let me try call. Eh. Well, I tell you, this is why people test stuff. Thank you, Demetra. It has been a 44G. Honey. I was a 50 triple H.
My
Yes.
daughter. My daughter was a double G.
Ooh, yes.
Yes.
All like that. Oh, yes, honey.
Yeah. Yeah. So she like PE was the difficult for
Yeah.
her.
PE and
Hmm.
having to jump
All that.
around.
All that. Hmm.
I hated it too. Every
Yeah.
poor girl. My daughter, like I said, the younger one, well, the older one is top heavy. She's bigger like me. So it's a little more proportion. But the younger one, if she thinks she was gonna wear that romper,
Hmm.
okay, that ain't happening. Let's see. I'm calling. Why it ain't ringing?
Okay, Lori.
Oh, snap! That's the wrong number.
Jesus.
My other number. My bad. Let me put the
Mm,
right number in. Ooh, and it's right there on the thing.
you put
Okay,
the wrong
yeah.
number.
I'm fixing it now. Ooh,
Mm-mm.
38G Sarconis. Girl, I want to come raid Sarconis's house. I need to get up in her drawer or something. Boy, right about now with this corona, you can make a killing.
uh, man, shoot.
What?
Everything's gonna be shoot. Like we on lockdown right now.
Oh, yes.
Shoot.
Oh, yes. The
This is the first time.
lockdown. Oh, yeah, but look, Sarconis know what I'm talking about. She know how she.
This is the first time we feel like we on lockdown, man.
Lavender, hey, baby. Lavender said all these big titties up in here. She ain't never lied. She ain't never lied. Child, them some boobalas. Boobalas. I get
Mm.
the big titty committee. Oh
Mm-mm.
yeah, remember we was called that in school. Ooh, you part of the big titty committee. You'd be like, I hated having the boobs I had. I hated it.
I
And
done
when I
started
got
the.
older and I realized the value of them,
Mm,
that's what got me
I
pregnant at 14. I'm trying to tell
ain't.
you. I am trying to tell you. Okay, because you hate your breasts and everything else, and you get these guys telling you, "Oh, you so pretty."
Mm-mm.
Ooh, you so pretty. I like how you have your uh-huh. Yeah. This is what we told our daughters, okay? I was taking biology, one of my college courses, for my when I was becoming a PA, a physician's assistant, and I took my biology book and I was literally showing them, this is what genital herpes look like. Ooh, look, that's genital warts.
Oh, you know what?
Wow.
They used to have them them ebony magazines you could buy in the grocery store. They don't sell them.
Yes.
They don't sell them no more like they used to.
Mm.
Because I used to get all the black magazines. You can just all the black articles about people who got their own businesses, people who are
Yeah.
entrepreneur. They don't sell them magazines no more like they used to.
Yep, you right. You are right. Honey, I got the right number up. Now, let's try it. I tell you what, boy, I tell you, it is sad when you don't know your own number. Let's see what happens. Mm. Hey, can you hear it? Yay, that's me. Let me hang up on me. That's funny. It said my whole email address. That was funny. The old email address. I guess I should change that. So,
Mm-mm.
Demetra is so bad. Demetra, Lord have mercy. Look, look, look. Who's that? Who said something about me at 15 with all them titties? I know, right? And then I had nerve to get older. I had nerve to
Mm-mm.
get older and get me these.
Wait a minute, Laura, you got a tattoo on each breast?
Yes, honey. But when I got them, when I got these tattoos, they was like this. Okay, they was just like this. They was just like this. And when I got them and I woke up, he said, he said, Miss Patterson, I saved your paws. I was like this. I was like, that's a good because y'all was gonna take 250 out your charge. Yes, I did. At
Wait a
20
minute, look, look,
something.
look, look, you got two tattoos on
And
each
now look,
breast.
now I'm stuck with them. Okay? I am
I got
stuck with them.
I got two tattoos too. I got two tattoos too.
Child, I'm stuck with these things. But for
What?
once, they got a nice little old it's so cool to wake up with two mounds there. When
Wait a minute, look,
mm,
how old when you got them two tattoos on each breast? What the hell? Was you
26,
was you
27, 26, and 27.
was you drunk?
I was you gotta remember now, I love okay, everybody else my age or whatever, they love they love old school music and everything, and that's cool. That is absolutely cool. But because I had these young boys, because I had these hear everything else. So when I pull up and you hear Meg coming out my car, you hear
What
Meg
the hell?
coming out my car, and you see me in my tank tops and stuff, and all this is sitting up.
Look, you know what? People be saying, I
Child.
got a nose piercing. I got a nose piercing. I have a tattoo. People be saying, how old are you? I'm like, I'm still living my best life. I can get these things now.
I'm gonna tell you what though, I'm glad I ain't get no tramp stamp on the back.
Oh, me either.
It ain't nothing worse than an old lady with some property or whoever on the back.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
No,
girl, I love me some DMX in the day.
I just got
Rough
my mom. I just got my
Riders.
mom on my
Hey.
check. I got my mom on my chest, and then I got the kid's name on my
Mm.
back. That's it.
Oh, now see, I think y'all have seen my picture with the tattoo on my back with the eyes.
You got a tattoo on your back with the eyes?
You ain't seen it? Let me show you. I'm gonna show you. Only
Girl,
because
Lord, you is wild. You is wild. You
okay,
is
now I am very wild. I was very, very wild. I still am slightly, but
you
I
is
am
wild.
behaving myself. And I even turned a little 34-year-old guy down yesterday. I turned him
Oh
down
Lord.
and went
Okay,
on to
Lord.
the store. Oh,
You is
Bertha May
wild.
got a tramp stamp. Hey, you see my little oh, my little thing ain't popped up yet. This thing is slow. Can you see my tattoos up there?
Let me see. Let me see. No, I don't see her. I don't see her.
Really? On the
Uh-uh.
thing, my
Uh-uh.
avatar, cause there's two eyes on the back. My tattoos
Okay.
meant something.
Oh, okay.
Stop, Lavender. I want some more tattoos for real, for real, for real.
What? Oh no,
I
I'm
want
good.
a
I'm good.
dragon. I'm getting a dragon.
I'm good. Them things that hurt. I mean
Not
that
forever.
hurt. Huh?
Not forever.
Yeah, I'm good. I can't do it no
Not,
more. I got one my mom right here on my chest and then my kids on the back. I'm good. No more. No more for me.
well, see, I mean, there was a time when I wanted to this hair, my hair hot. When I was gonna buy a motorcycle. Okay.
Wait a
I
minute.
I used to
You
live
like the
across the
motorcycle?
street. Yeah, you see, I mean, I was wild.
Okay.
Yeah, I
you
was
was
wild.
you was wild thing.
Hmm. And I wanted a motorcycle.
Oh my
And
god.
I was gonna buy one too, right? But then,
Uh-huh.
I've had a lot of back surgeries and all.
Okay. Okay.
And I went to my mom with my mom to a doctor that I used to go to for her. She had gone to start. What? Look at this. Get on up there. She
Mm-hmm.
had started going to him. And when I told Dr. Akins, I said, Dr. Akins, guess what? I'm getting ready to buy me a motorcycle. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And he looked at me and he said, you can't find a better way to kill yourself.
Well, I really don't. My dad used to belong to a motorcycle club. My dad used to
Hey,
belong one.
Penny, how you doing?
My
You
dad used to
there?
belong. Yeah, but he
See?
my
Mm.
uncle no, look, listen. My uncle got killed and he put the bike down.
Oh, I'm
He put
sorry.
he put it down. My dad stopped riding.
My dad actually broke his neck back when I was 4 on his motorcycles. He used
Mm.
to rebuild sports cars
Uh-huh.
and he had a couple of motorcycles. Like I tell you, my dad was that exact. He used to work at the Federal Bank Reserve of New York. And so he was, I mean, he did all these kinds of stuff. And I didn't know that we had money back then.
Mhm.
I mean, like he was making big money, and then he had a class action lawsuit against them and won like a lot of money. And we moved straight down to Virginia and literally bought the house, not buying the house, but bought the house. He had the Mercedes, Mama had the Volvo, and we had another car there.
Mhm.
And I didn't know that we had money,
Mhm.
and then it just went downhill because in
Keep looking.
Virginia, a 40-year-old black man
Mhm.
who's a senior accountant working over 100 grand back in the 70s,
Mhm.
they could get 3 little white boys to do the same job. So,
Mm.
oh yeah, oh yes, but it's all good.
Yeah.
And I was gonna get me one, and he kind of Dr. Akins, damn him. He
Okay, so
said, "You
I like.
can't do that."
Well, on Netflix they have this Vice show called the Sons of Anarchy, and they ride
Ooh, the
motorcycles.
Sons of Anarchy, girl. I watched
I'm
all
like,
of them.
oh my god, you too. I like. Oh my
All
god,
of
all
them.
of them. Oh my god.
The
Oh
new
my.
one too. Oh yes, I
Oh yeah.
watched the Sons of Anarchy, girl. I
Okay, so
I binge
I
watched them.
okay, so I ain't the only one watch that show because I be watching
Oh,
it.
did the new one come back on, girl?
No,
Mm.
they talk about they don't know if he'll get a third season for the Mayans.
I hope so, child. Them fine men's on bikes.
Yes,
I'm like this.
yes, yes. Oh my god, I love my favorite dude on the Sunday Annual was Jax Taylor. I love Jax.
Girl, who don't love Jax? I followed him around and watched all his little movies and shows that he was popping up in.
Me too, me
Oh,
too. And you know what?
Jesus.
I started watching it. I started watching it when it was on season 7. So I binged for almost 3 days in the house watching that
Yep.
for Christmas break. I binged.
I watched the entire seasons, and then the new ones came on, and I was wonderful. Just poof.
But you know
So,
what? The sad the I really didn't like season 7. That's my sad season when he died. So I didn't like season 7.
yeah, I hated it. I cried. Yeah, I
Me too.
cried
Wait, so
too.
you cried too?
Yeah, I was like, no, no, Jack, stop. Yes,
Oh, okay,
but wait a minute. We are so off topic right now.
okay, okay.
Okay, I apologize, you guys. You know, every time we get together with all y'all, we just start having all this damn fun. Okay,
Okay.
so does anybody
I
have
need more questions.
any more questions for Ms. Andrea? God damn it, Dre.
Yes.
Anybody Dre anymore? Because I thank you for giving us your time today, this evening. Of course, you know I just love you down. So I
Okay.
appreciate it. And for giving me my first interview
You're
of my
welcome.
segment that I'm starting. I'm
You're
planning on
welcome.
trying to hand at different things. I want to interview all y'all too. Demetra,
Yes.
Proud Glamour, Bama Girl,
Hmm.
BBK, Real Mamas. I want all y'all. Okay?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Get your weaves and your wigs ready. I want everybody. I want to have a lot of fun. Bertha May, you better get ready, Miss V. I ain't playing with y'all. Penny
Yes.
got her
And
first
and,
tattoo.
and
Ooh, hers
I
up
hope
here. Ah,
I hope we can all do the back touch drive as a
yes,
challenge. I hope we can all do that. And
absolutely.
start donating a backpack. That's
Yeah,
that's that's my thing.
that's wonderful. And if anybody else ever has any other ideas, my
Mm.
email address and everything is on my about page. Um, and I think I got it up here. Let's see. I'm gonna put my email and stuff up here because if you guys want anything, you want to talk, you want to say, girl, what is you doing? Where is your hair like that today? Anything, whatever. I'm open. I don't, I know a lot of people keep their things private because of the doxing and things like that. And I understand that. But
Yes.
I'm an open book. I am an open book, like mad open. And I think if you can do that, then it's a good thing. But everybody can't, do the open book because there are people who seek to destroy.
Yes.
And that's something that I will not let anybody do to me. Okay. Yes, I've been had a brush with the law. Yes, I filed bankruptcy. Yes, I've been
Laura,
drunk. I've been
are you
high. I done
are you
done it all, girl.
are you doxing your own self? Because you said like you
Damn
doxing.
right. We was talking in Brother J chat earlier about when Miss Vivian worked at the sex club, girl.
I'm gonna go back and watch that because that was interesting to me.
All I can tell you is I done been to the clubs, okay? I done been to the clubs.
Well,
Yes.
that comes to show you you never know you never know who you know on these YouTube streets. You never know their background, what they used to do, what they are today.
I'm gonna do a show on it. I'm gonna do a show on it because because D paid a light bill and I don't want to tell my Lord, what you know? And I told him I didn't go into it because I was supposed to be working,
Cause
and I didn't go
you be
into it too much.
you be going to you be going to
Not
the
now,
strip club.
not now,
You be
not
going to strip
now.
club. Okay,
Oh,
okay, Lori.
I been. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I know
Mhm.
how to get. Yes, I did. We can go on the website together. Yes, I did. Hmm. Yes,
I
I
swear,
did.
I swear, Lori, you are crazy. I swear, you are crazy.
Yes. Did I look? I know there are swingers in DC that are the black policemen. I've seen judges, I've seen doctors, I've seen lawyers, I've seen nurses, I've seen bank managers. I've seen a lot of people. Yes, I have. Who would rather remain anonymous. Oh
Okay,
yeah,
okay, Lord.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all can dox me if you want to. You want to know the name of the club? Girl, I'm here for it. I am all the way here for it. I is
Okay,
no
so
shame in
the
my
next
game.
the next time I need to interview you because I want to
Girl,
know about
yes,
this.
yes, girl. What? Yes, look, that's my Facebook, honey. My email. Y'all can come on up there. I'm an open book
You is
because I have
crazy.
raised my children. Hell, my children is on my damn channel page. Okay,
Okay.
I'm proud of them five. All right, I am proud. Them things know what I done did all my life.
You
They
is
do.
crazy, Lord.
Oh yes,
You is crazy.
yes, I
So
would go out of town. Oh yes, be in the back of that big old not a launcher. What's the name of that damn truck? Not the Expedition. Is Nissan's. Oh, whatever. It looked
the
like a
suburban? It's a
the
suburban?
Suburban. No, not
Yes.
the Escalade. When they
Oh, the
first came
Escalade.
out.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, honey.
You had one of
Now I ain't had one. I was in their back seat.
them?
I
Okay.
went with them. They was my couple. They was my couple. I went. Look at Bertha May. Mm,
Mm-mm, you're
we
bad, Lori. Okay,
party
I'm gonna have
together.
to.
Oh
I'm gonna have.
yes.
I'm gonna have to
Mm,
get off this stream yard, Lori, because the kids
yes.
looking like they need
Oh,
something from me.
all right.
But
Well, I
thank you
thank
for this
you.
interview. You're
I
welcome. Thank you
thank
for this interview.
you for a very fun first time come talk with Lolo. Come talk with
Yes.
whichever. I'm gonna call all y'all. Okay, my phone
Yes.
number's up there. Y'all can call me if you want to. Look, Tracy can show up if she want to.
But girl, you know she gonna show up. You
She
know
can
she
she
gonna
can
answer
pull up.
the.
She want to pull up. She can pull up. Thank you for whoever cash at me. I absolutely appreciate it. I'm not going to be shouting out names because some people want to remain anonymous. And I
Yes.
understand that. You know, I give Brother J $5, $10. He be like, "Lolo." I'm like, oh, Jesus. Jesus, Brother J. I
Bye,
love you.
Lola. Bye, Lolo. Love
I
you too.
love you, J
Bye bye.
Dre.
Bye bye.
I love you all too, and I thank you for hanging out with us tonight. It was my absolute pleasure to just be and talk with y'all. Y'all made my evening. I hope we made Andrea's evening, and it's just a beautiful night. Y'all get up with me. Y'all got my stuff. Hit me up. We could go party. Bye, my loves. I absolutely am thankful for you guys. And I'll catch you on the streets. Mm.